Hey guys, welcome back to Tactical Expedition, and today I want to show you the installation of GOBI ladder only because I already have a Prinsu 7.8 roof rack on a 2017 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. So this is a GOBI rack. It took exactly 8 weeks, and then when they package it out, it's well packaged. And then because of the strut issue in the rear lift gate, I bought that from Amazon for $50. I know GOBI company sells that, but it's like $150. So I read a lot of reviews, and that's one for the GOBI rack. So it's stronger than the stock. So I will show you what comes with it and the instructions and how to replace the strut and the GOBI rack. 5913, and it comes with two, and the company is liftgate.com, and it's not a sponsor. I bought it, so that's it in the box, and I'm gonna read the instruction and see how it works. Okay, so the instruction says to see, before I remove the old one, to see if this fits and if it's the same length. And it seems like it's the same length. Okay, so that's the step one. And now I have to remove the old parts out, and I'm just gonna do it one at a time. But they said because the lid is really heavy, up to 200 pounds, it'll be better if I get a help or get little support systems. Okay, so basically what you have to do is you gotta go underneath with a small screw and just pop this out slowly, because they said there's a lot of spring tension over here, so be careful doing it. And you remove this, there's one on the top, then this will come off. Okay, so I pried it out and it came out. It's like a little ring that holds that together. Okay, so just with little force, this both pops out. So I removed the original. Instruction says we have to remove this from here. This is a reinforcement, so take this off, install it, because it won't go in with it. And then after that, you just push this through. Okay, it is all the way through, and then pop it in. So now that's locked in place. So now I'll screw this on. Okay, the one on top, after you push this in, this clip won't go in. So you have to tap it with a mullet, okay? Because that's what's giving me problems. So just tap it in a little bit, and then those safety clip will go in. And that's the part number, by the way. And always have a support system. I think I'm just using this box. Okay, so I finished installing it. So I'll show you the speed. So when you close it, it's a lot tougher. It works perfectly. Okay, so now I'm gonna install GOBI ladder after I open the box. This is how it looks. It's well packaged, and I'm sure there's instructions in here how to do it. Instructions. So I'm supposed to read it. So it's nice. It's a color, really detailed instructions. Hardware. I think that's the top plate, the double-sided tape. I think that's the rear plate. So instruction says the plate has to be 3 3/8 from the black line. So I marked it with the blue tape because that is 3 3/8 right there. Set the panel right there. So far, since we know where this is supposed to go on top, so I'm removing all the double-sided tape. I'm gonna stick it up there. Hopefully GOBI ladder works, or with the Prinsu rack. Okay, so I'm gonna put this together and later screw this down with the hardware that is applied or supplied. Okay, so I'll press it down. It's gonna have this kind of look once it's down. So then remove this. No, you don't need that. Hopefully it works with this bar. If not, I have to move it one latch on this side. Now I have to thread two. It looks like that, and it is applied. Okay, so you can just start threading in because there's no rear. It just fits perfectly. So then you get a Allen key and you just screw it in, but it is pretty tight, so it's gonna take a while. Just make sure it goes tight against the body. I have to put the GOBI ladder in and use a screw to tighten this down and level it, and then okay, so I just put it up there. I didn't screw down anything, so that's the look. You know, you gotta put it on the side and see if the level is correct. See, mine is magnetic, so you can see the bubble. I think that is it right there. So right now I'm gonna put a masking tape so I know where to place that. So washer, I screwed the top part down, the screws, and that's the look. And let's see if the liftgate heavy duty strut can open this, and I'll see if there's any clearance. It better clear the Prince rack. Wow, it's not touching it. Wow, there's enough room, and there's no problem opening this GOBI rack with a heavy duty strut that I installed earlier. And pushing it down is really easy. So there's a Loctite, and that's the look. I have to put this clamp. Okay, but there's a double-sided tape which is attached to the little painter's tape, but this comes off. So this goes like this. It'll basically go in like this. Okay, and then you screw things here, and then you screw this down later. Something new. This is controlled by the Allen key. So it's an Allen screw, and this is separate, and this is separate. So I've tightened the screws down and applied a Loctite, and now I just have to tighten these screws. So you use the Allen key and you tighten the first part. Okay. After about 20 minutes of install, it's finished. So that's the look. And that's the far view. Oh, looks much better because now I had to install that to install something else, and that video is coming soon. But I had to know the distance between the car and the ladder. So I will give you the dimensions now. Side profile. Now I'll show you the measurements. So the ladder, it's about 9 1/4. Okay, and the distance between the car and the furthest point is about 4 1/4. And down here it's about 3. Down here it's about 2.5. From the window it's about 5, and up here it's about 3.5, and from the ledge to the edge is about 14. Okay, so that's the view of the GOBI rack. And on the next video, I'll cover the tire carrier. But that's the brief view of that. So just stay tuned for the tire carrier. So thank you for viewing, and I'm out.